Player number 14, Lucky.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in to Merriwood South Conference softball here on a Tuesday night as we come to you live from Stratford here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Cale Jacoby. Glad to be here on a Tuesday night. It's the Stratford Tigers hosting the Newman Catholic Cardinals here tonight in this one.
Number 4.
Newman comes into this game at 4-7 overall, 3-5 in Merriwood South Conference play. For Stratford, they come in at 13-8, 4-4 in conference play. As now, as they go through starting lineups here on the field, we will do the same. We will start with the visiting Newman Cardinals. Leading off, it'll be the third baseman, Paige Gould. Batting second, the catcher, Lily Shields. Third, the pitcher, Ashley Jankowski. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ava Sukinen. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Maria Christofferson. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Molly Merrill. Batting seventh, the designated player, Lucky Ferrario. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Brianna Schultz. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Camille Soboleski.
Remove your hats and place your hand over your heart.
Also in right field, it's Grace Carlson. We're going to step aside for a moment and be back with Stratford starters after this on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In Central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set to kick things off here from Stratford. The Tigers hosting the Newman Cardinals in this Merriwood South doubleheader matchup here tonight. Game 1, Stratford will be home. Time to go through those Stratford starting lineups for you here in this one. Leading off, it'll be the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Batting second, the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer. Third, the catcher, Emma Roper. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tria Tubbs. Fifth, left fielder, Tessa Berg. Then it's Cressa Wenzel, Sonia Peterson, Lexi Christofferson, and Lainey Pankratz for the Stratford Tigers here in this one. And again, it will be the Newman Cardinals at the plate to start things off as the road team. Here in this one, Game 2, Newman will be the home team. Again, this is going to be the last game of the regular season for Newman. Stratford will have one more here on Thursday against McDonell Central, as that one misses for a ball to Paige Gould, the third baseman. And again, as that one's in the dirt for ball 2. But again, starting on the mound for Stratford in this one is Lainey Pankratz. That one in the dirt. And it's ball number 4. So Gould is walked to start things off here in this one.
2, Lily Shields.
So Gould takes first. Now to the 2 spot in the order, it's the catcher, Lily Shields. Runner at first and no outs. One foul back. 0-1 to Shields. But again, this is the final game of the regular season for Newman. They're the number 3 seed in their sectional. Is that the swing and a miss in Division 5. So they're going to play a game at home. They're going to get a home playoff game against number 6, Wasaki. That'll be a week from today, as that one misses. For a ball 1-2 now to Shields. And Stratford, they'll finish off their regular season on Thursday against McDonald Central. And then in Division 4 play, they are the number 2 seed. They're with another conference rival, Auburndale. It's the number 1 in their sectional. They're going to play the winner of Montello and Spencer in their first playoff game. That will be, that'll be Tuesday. That one misses for a ball. Here's the throw to first. And in time. Not in time, I should say, as Gould steals second, and the count now 2-2 to Lily Shields. That one grounded too short. The throw to first is not in time. That'll be an infield hit. All runners are safe. And it's an infield hit for Lily Shields.
Ashley Jankowski.
Gould advances to third. Shields all the way to second on the throw. So now 2 runners in scoring position with no outs for the Cardinals. It's the pitcher, Ashley Jankowski, up to bat. And the bunt is down to third. Throw to first. They'll get the out at first, but a run's going to score for Newman as Paige Gould comes home to score, and the Cardinals start off up 1-0.
Sacrifice bunt scores a run for Jankowski, bringing up number 3.
Shields advances to third. Jankowski grounds out for out number 1. Now a runner at third and 1 out for the first baseman, Ava Sukinen. Sukinen fouls that one out of play. And 1 down, runner at third. That one in there. Strike 2 to Sukinen. 0-2 the count now. And Sukinen pops that one up into left, and it's caught for out number 2, but it will bring in run number 2 for the Newman Cardinals. And on the sacrifice fly from Ava Sukinen, Newman goes up 2-0.
Sukinen brings up number 9, Maria Christopherson.
Shields comes home to score. That is out number 2. Now up to bat, it is the shortstop, Maria Christopherson. First one a ball, that one misses as well. 2-0 now to Christopherson. Again, starting on the mound for the Tigers is Lainey Pankratz. That one in there for a strike. 2-1 now to Christopherson. That one grounded, a slow roller to short. Here's the throw to first. Going to be on time for out number 3 as Christopherson grounds out, but Newman puts up 2 runs on 1 hit. No runners left stranded, and it's 2-0 Newman after the first half of inning number 1. We'll step aside and be back with more Merriwood South softball action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the first inning, and to get things started, it'll be a ground out for Stratford.
Schmidt grounds out.
Start off the first inning. That was the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Now up, it is the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer. That one in the dirt for a ball. Again, starting on the mound is Jankowski for the Cardinals. That one in there. 1-1 the count now to Bailey Linsmeyer. And she swings on that one, grounds it right to Jankowski. Throw to first is going to be over the head of the first baseman. And Linsmeyer will reach second on the air. That'll be an E1.
Roper.
And Linsmeyer holds up at second. Now a runner in scoring position for the Tigers with the catcher, Emma Roper, now up to bat. Roper grounds that one to third. The throw to first going to be on time for out number 2. And a ground out on pitch number 1 to Emma Roper.
Roper grounds out, bringing up number 23, Tria Tubbs.
Now to the 4th spot is the first baseman, Tria Tubbs. Looks at a strike. Linsmeyer now at third for the Tigers, and that one fouled back. Oh, and 2 the count to Tubbs. That one a ball, 1-2 now. And that one's going to be popped up into foul territory in left, and it will fall foul. So the count remains 1-2 to Tria Tubbs. Again, on the mound for Newman is Ashley Jankowski. And a swing and a miss. Tubbs goes down swinging for out number 3, the first strikeout of the afternoon for Ashley Jankowski. And after one complete inning, your score is Newman 2, Stratford 0. We'll step aside and be back with more Marywood South Conference softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Welcome back, everybody. 6, 7, 8 spots due up for Newman here, as that one's going to be fouled off. Out of the 6th spot leading off this inning is the center fielder, Molly Merrill. The count 0-2 now to Merrill, so it'll be Molly Merrill, Lucky Ferrario, and Brianna Schultz. That one a ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, it's Lainey Pankratz on the mound for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss there as Merrill goes down swinging for out number 1 here in the second. The first strikeout of the afternoon for Lainey Pankratz. So 1 down now as we head to the 7th spot in the order. It's the designated player, Lucky Ferrario. That one misses outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. And Ferrario pops that one up and caught for out number 2 by the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel.
Now batting number 15, Brianna Schultz.
So quick 2 outs here. Ferrario flies out to second. Now to the 8th spot in the order, it's the left fielder, Brianna Schultz. Fouls that one off, 0-1. That one fouled at the plate. Count now 0-2 to Schultz. As that one looked like it got, they've gotten Roper's hand that time. So she's getting, they're looking at Roper there. Hopefully she's all right. They're going to do something to help out her hand. Looks like a right hand. But while they're doing that, take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. With a 110,000 square foot indoor construction facility and model home village located in the heart of central Wisconsin, Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems-built home market since 1973. Visit stratfordhomes.com today to get started. And as they check on Roper, we'll take a quick 30-second break. Be back after this with more Marewood South softball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere, the creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks. become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
All right, welcome back, everybody. As Roper got her hand bandaged up there and seems to be all right, and that was strike 3 thrown by Lainey Pankrat. So Brianna Scholes goes down looking for out number 3, and it's a 3 up, 3 down, top of the second inning for Newman. They still lead it 2-0. We will keep it here and hear from our friends over at Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also, Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. As we get set to start the bottom of the second inning here in Stratford, it will be the Tigers up to bat.
Tessa Berg, Cressa Wenzel, and Sonia Peterson.
And for the Tigers, it'll be the 5, 6, 7 spots due up in the order, starting with the left fielder, Tessa Berg. So it'll be Berg, Wenzel, and Peterson. And that one fouled off. Evens up the count at 1-1 here to Berg. 2-0 Newman here in the bottom of the second. That one in the dirt. Jankowski, Pastor Cheston says, that's on me. My bad. 2-1. As that's going to be hit hard out into left field by Berg, and that is gone. That was way out of here for Tessa Berg, and it's a solo home run for Tessa Berg. And the Stratford Tigers have a run on the board. So Berg with the solo homer, and that one was bombed out into left field. And out of here, solo homer for Tessa Berg. It's 2-1 now. Newman with the lead. Now up to bat, the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel. Wenzel looks at a ball from Jankowski. 1-0 here to Wenzel. And that one fouled back, evens up the count at 1-1 now to Wenzel. Nobody on and no outs. Here's the 1-1. Ball number 2. 2-1 the count now to Wenzel. And that one's going to be popped up into foul territory. It will fall foul. And the count evens up at 2-2 now to Wenzel. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that one hit hard out into center, but will be caught for out number 1 by the center fielder, Molly Merrill.
19, Sonia Peterson.
So Wenzel lines out to center. 1 down now here in the bottom of the second. On to the 7th spot in the order, it's the third baseman, Sonia Peterson. Peterson looks at a strike. The 0-1 called ball evens up at 1-1 now. The 1-1 in there for a strike. Now the count 1-2 to Peterson. And a swing and a miss. As left to make the throw to first, but that's going to be a strikeout. As Peterson goes down swinging, strikeout number 2 on the afternoon for Ashley Jankowski on the mound. So now 2 down with nobody on. It's the right fielder, Lexi Christofferson, up to bat. Christofferson lines that one into center and caught for out number 3 by Merrill as Christofferson lines out. And that'll do it for the second inning, but Stratford puts up 1 run on the home run, the solo homer from Tessa Berg, and then 3 straight outs. It's 2-1 Newman after 2 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Merriwood South softball action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the third inning. It'll be the Newman Cardinals up to bat here in the top of the third. It'll be the 9-1-2 spots due up, starting with the pitcher, Lainey Pankratz. Pankratz with the swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Or excuse me. And my book flipped up on the didn't flip my book over. It is the 9-1-2 spots, but it's Camille Soboleski up to bat. Sometimes you just forget to flip your book around. 0-2 to Soboleski, and that is called strike 3 as Soboleski goes down looking for out number 1. And that is strikeout number 3 on the afternoon for Lainey Pankratz on the mound. So 1 down now. Back to the top of the order, the third baseman, Paige Gould, and she fouls off pitch number 1. 0-1 to Gould. And a swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Gould. And that one's going to be grounded to second. Here's the throw to first, on time and on target for out number 2 as Gould grounds out. Now 2 down with nobody on. It's the catcher, Lily Shields, up to bat. That one misses. 1-0 the count now to Shields. Shields is 1 for 1 in this one. Had a base hit in the first inning. That one's in there. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Shields. The 1-1. That one grounded up the middle. It'll get out into center field, and it's a base hit for Lily Shields. She's now 2 for 2 with 2 singles tonight. Now a runner at first and 2 outs for the pitcher, Ashley Jankowski. Jankowski's 0 for 1. She grounded out to third in the first inning. Swings and misses on pitch number 1. The 0-1, that fouled back. The count now 0-2 to Jankowski. And that one fouled back. Count remains 0-2 to Jankowski. And that one popped up to third and caught for out number 3 by the third baseman, Sonia Peterson. And that is going to do it for the top of the third inning. As on one hit, no run score, one runner left stranded. Your score is 2-1 Newman over Stratford. We'll step aside, be back with more Marywood South Conference softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third inning, Newman leads Stratford 2-1 here in this one. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. As it is the 9-1-2 spots due up for Stratford here in the bottom of the third, starting with the pitcher, Lainey Pankratz. Her first at-bat. Looks at a ball, grounds that one foul at the plate, and the count evens up at 1-1 now to Pankratz. Here's the 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1 now to Pankratz. And that one going to be lined into left and caught for out number 1 by the left fielder, Brianna Schultz. So Pankratz lines out to left.
Number 12, Gracie Schmidt.
For out number 1, now back to the top of the order for the Tigers, shortstop Gracie Schmidt. Schmidt's 0 for 1. Grounded out to short, her first at-bat. Looks at a ball there. Want to know the count here to Schmidt. That one in there. Evens up the count at 1-1. And that one going to be lined into center, and it will fall. That's a base hit for Gracie Schmidt.
Base hit for Schmidt brings up number 7, Bailey Linsmeyer.
So now Schmidt at first with 1 down, and up to bat now is the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer. She reached on an error her first at bat. Swings and misses on that one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. No, that one fouled at the plate. 0-2 now to Linsmeyer. That one misses. Evens up the count. Rather 1-2. The 1-2 to Linsmeyer. Swing and a miss. Linsmeyer goes down swinging for out number 2. It's strikeout number 3 on the game for Ashley Jankowski. And now 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Up to bat now the catcher, Emma Roper. And Roper pops that one up into left. And it's caught for out number 3.
Newman Catholic.
So 3 down now, 1 hit, 1 runner left stranded, no run score. Your score remains 2-1 after 3 complete. We'll step aside, be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 4th inning here. 2-1 Newman. Let's hear from our friends over at Stone Innovations. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Newman Cardinals up to bat here in the top of the 4th. They lead by 1. 4, 5, 6 spots due up, and leading off, it will be the first baseman, Ava Sukinen.
Now batting, number 6, Ava Sukinen.
Sukinen's 0 for 1. She had a sacrifice fly. Center, so rather, she's yet to have an official at-bat, I should say. That one misses high. 1-0 to Sukinen. Swing and a miss there. And the count evens up at 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch misses outside. 2-1 now. Again, Lainey Pankratz on the mound for the Tigers in this one. The 2-1, that's popped up out into left. This one may fall, and it will. Right in the gap out there in the left field. That one just drops down, and it's a base hit for Ava Sukinen.
Base hit for Sukinen brings up number 9, Maria Christofferson.
So Sukinen with the leadoff base hit. Now to the 5 spot in the order. It's the shortstop, Maria Christofferson. That one misses. Ball 1. And it's the first time these two teams have played this season. Swing and a miss there. Evens up the count at 1-1. That one misses outside again. This is just game 1 of tonight's doubleheader between these two teams. Here's the 2-1. That one's popped up into right center and caught for out number 1 by the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer. So 1 down now as Christofferson flies out.
Number 8, Molly Merrill.
Runner at first and 1 down now for the center fielder, Molly Merrill. She's 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. That one fouled at the plate. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss that time. Count heads to 0-2 now to Merrill. The 0-2 pitch misses. Ball 1. That one in the dirt. Evens up the count at 2-2 now to Merrill. And that one popped back, out of play, foul, as the count remains 2-2. That one in there, called strike 3, and Merrill goes down looking for out number 2 here in the 4th. That is strikeout number 4
Lucky Ferrario.
on the night for Laney Pankratz. So 2 down, runner at first. It's the designated player, Lucky Ferrario. Ferrario grounds that one foul down the third baseline. Oh, 1 the count here for Ferrario. That one misses high, evens up the count at 1-1 now. Again, it's Sukinen at first. She had the leadoff base hit to start the inning. And 2 outs for the next 2 batters. That one going to be grounded to third. Here's the throw to first. Bit of a hesitation, but the throw's going to be in time for out number 3 as Ferrario grounds out to third. And Peterson makes the throw from third for out number 3. 1 hit, no runs scored. Your score remains 2-1 after 3.5 innings of play. We'll step aside, be back with more Merriwood South softball action on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 4th inning, Stratford up to bat, down 2-1 here in this one. It is the 4, 5, 6 spots due up. Tria Tubbs, Tessa Berg, and Cressa Wenzel. Starting with Tria Tubbs, the first baseman. And Tubbs, I think she went around there. No, did not. Evens up the count at 1-1. Tubbs is 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first inning. She grounds that one to short. Here's a throw to first, on time and on target for out number 1. Throw made by the shortstop, Maria Christofferson. So Tubbs
bringing up number 11,
grounds out. Now to the 4 spot in the order, it is the the 5 spot in the order, the left fielder, Tessa Berg. And Berg's 1 for 1. She had a solo homer her first at bat. And she hits that one pretty hard over to third off the glove, and she's going to reach.
Berg reaches on an error, bringing up number 8.
And that's going to be an
Wenzel.
E5 as Berg reaches on the air. Now to the 6th spot in the order, the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel. Wenzel's 0 for 1. She flew out to center her first at bat. That was in the second inning. Grounds that one up the middle, off the mound. That's out number 1 at second, but the throw to first not going to be in time. So they get the force at second. Berg out for out number 2.
Bringing up number 19.
So now
Sonia
2 down to the
Peterson.
runner at first as Cressa Wenzel reaches on the fielder's choice. Now to the 7th spot in the order, the third baseman, Sonia Peterson. She's 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the second. Runner at first, and 2 outs here for Peterson. That one misses. Ball. Throw to first, not going to be in time as the count. 2-0. That one misses. Ball 3 now. That one in there. 3-1 now to Peterson. And that one going to be grounded too short. A tough hop on the play. And I think that's probably still in air. So it'll be as Peterson reaches on the E6.
Now batting, number 2, Lexi Christopherson.
Now runners at first and second. The right fielder, Lexi Christopherson, up to bat. She's 0 for 1. Flew out to center. Her first at bat. Runners at first and second. 2 down. That's popped up. Right to short and caught for out number 3 by Maria Christopherson. So Christopherson to Christopherson that time, as that's out number 3. No hits, no runs. 1 error. 2 runners left stranded. It's 2-1 Newman. We'll step aside. Be back with more Merriwood South softball action on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 5th inning, set to get underway. Newman with the 2-1 lead over Stratford. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. 9-1-2. Rather, 8-9-1. Due up for Newman. Brianna Schulz, the left fielder, leads things off. That one fouled back. And I think it got Roper in the hand again that time. So Roper having an unlucky time behind the plate here, as she's going to get that looked at again. I think it might have got her right in the same spot it got hit earlier. So hopefully she's all right. She took off right to the dugout there, as this will give us a chance to hear from one of our other great sponsors here at Zaleski Sports, starting with Crystal Finishing Systems. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com.
Moving from right field to left field.
So now Stratford going to move around their
number 1
field a little bit here
to play right field. She'll be batting in Roper's spot.
As Roper's going to come out, at least for now. And yeah, catching for Stratford now is Tessa Berg.
She came in from left. Lexi Christopherson moved from right to left. And number 1, Ava Wykes, went in Roper's batting spot, and she's playing right field.
All right, so we've got Lexi Christopherson moving to left field, Tessa Berg coming to catcher, and Ava Wykes coming in right field in the batting order. So Emma Roper comes out with that hand injury. And it's 2-1 to Brianna Schulz. Make it 2-2. Schulz is 0 for 1. She struck out looking in the second. And swings and misses there. Schulz goes down swinging for out number 1. And that is now strikeout number 5 on the game for Lainey Pankratz on the mound.
Now batting number 1, Camille Soboleski.
So 1 down here with Newman at the plate. The second baseman, Camille Soboleski, now up to bat. Soboleski is 0 for 1. Struck out looking her first at-bat. That was in the third. One and one to Soboleski. And that one grounded or lined right to short for out number 2. Soboleski
lines out to short, bringing up number 3, Paige.
Lines out. That one caught by the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Now to the top of the order for Newman, it is the third baseman, Paige Gould. Gould is 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats, was walked and grounded out in her 2 at-bats. Looks at a ball there. 1-0 the count to Gould. And checks her swing. Called strike, I believe, anyways. I didn't see a call from an umpire, so say that was called strike. Evens up the count at 1-1. That one fouled back and out of play. Count now 1-2 to Gould. That one misses, blown away for a ball. 2-2 the count now to Gould. That one's going to be popped up right over to first and caught for out number 3 by the first baseman, Tria Tubbs. And that will do it for the top of the third inning. 3 up, 3 down. Newman still leads it 2-1 after 4.5. We'll step aside. Be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Stratford. 9-1-2 spots due up in the order. Don't forget that coming up at the conclusion of this game is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, this is just game 1 of 2 here tonight. This doubleheader here between Newman and Stratford. This is Newman's final regular season game before their playoff matchup with Wasaki next week.
Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 5th for Stratford.
That'll be next week, Tuesday.
Followed by Gracie Schmidt and Bailey Lindsay.
Stratford has one more game left in the regular season. McDonald Central will be here Thursday against Stratford. And then they'll play the winner of Montello or Spencer next week, Thursday. That one a ball. That one going to be grounded foul. As up to bat is Lainey Pankratz, the pitcher. 9-1-2 spots due up. Pankratz, Schmidt, and Linsmeyer. So 1-1 the count. Here to Pankratz. That one misses high for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Pankratz. Two-one pitch. That one grounded up the middle, and that's going to be a hit for Lainey Pankratz. And it's a leadoff base hit for Pankratz and a runner on for Stratford here as they've got a good start here to the bottom of the 5th. Pankratz with the base hit. Back to the top of the order, the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Schmidt fouls that one at the plate. 0-1 now. And Jankowski in the circle for Newman. Apologies if I've mistakenly said on the mound. I've been doing a lot of baseball lately. 1-1 the count to Schmidt. And that one going to be grounded out into left field, and it's another hit. This time for Gracie Schmidt and the Tigers with back-to-back base hits
Brings up number 7.
to start off inning number 5. Runners at first and second, no outs for the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer, now up to bat. Schmidt's now 2 for 3, 2 base hits and a ground out. Linsmeyer 0 for 1 and 2 at-bats, reached on an error and struck out swinging. She showed bunt. That time pulls back as a strike. Here's the 0-1. That one grounded hard up the middle, and that's out into center field. A run will score for Stratford. It's an RBI base hit for Bailey Linsmeyer, and we're tied up at 2-2.
Laney Pankratz scores on Linsmeyer's base hit.
Pankratz comes home to score.
Ava
Schmidt advances to second, and it's the base hit for Linsmeyer. So that's 3 base hits to start the 5th for the Tigers. As now up to bat in for Roper in the 3 spot, it's Ava Wykes. Wykes follows that back after fouling it off on the bunt attempt. Shows bunt again and misses on it. 0-2 now to Wykes. And runners at first and second, no outs. We're now tied at 2. Newman put up 2 runs in the first inning of this one. Got off to that 2-0 lead. That's a ball. 1-2 the count now to Wykes. Then Stratford had 1 run in the second, and we just saw number 2 here in the 5th. Swing and a miss there, and Wykes goes down swinging for out number 1. That is... Oh, she fouled it. All right. So she fouls it at the plate. So still alive is Wykes. That one in the dirt for ball number 2. The count evens up at 2-2 now to Wykes. That one grounded to short. Here's the throw to second, and they got the out at second. That was a risky decision there by Christofferson at short. It works out for Newman, though, as they do get the force at second base.
Now batting, number 23, Tria Tubbs.
So Linsmeyer out heading to second for out number 1. Tria Tubbs up to bat as Wykes reaches on the fielder's choice. 1-0 here to Tubbs. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Tubbs grounds that one foul. 1-1. 1-1 again. Runners at the corners. 1 out. And that one going to be hit hard out into left and dropped out there in left field. The leading run will score for Stratford. Here comes another one. And 2 come home for the Stratford Tigers as the Tigers take a 4-2 lead over Newman. And Tubbs will reach on the air.
Now batting, number 11.
And a costly error for the Newman Cardinals as that puts Stratford up 4-2. Wykes and Schmidt both come home. Now up to bat the left fielder, Tessa Berg. Looks at a ball on pitch number 1. Again, Berg, 1 for 1 and 2 at-bats. Had a solo homer and reach on an error. I believe that was a strike. 1-1 to Berg, and she had the solo homer in inning number 2. And that one popped up into right, and it's caught for out number 2. So Berg flies out to right.
Field, advancing Tubbs.
2 down. Tubbs
Bringing up number 8,
advances to
Cressy
third.
Wenzel.
And now up to bat is the second baseman, Cressy Wenzel. She's 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats, flew out to center and reached on a fielder's choice.
The runner was called out for leaving early.
And they call Tubbs out at third for leaving the base early, so that's going to be out number 3. Tubbs out at third, and that will do it here for the bottom of the 5th inning. But Stratford, they put up 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 error. It's 4-2 Stratford after 5 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Marewood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
All right, during the break, so we get things started. Lily Shields starts things off with a leadoff double for the Newman Cardinals. So Lily Shields with the double. She is now 3 for 3 here in this one. She's got 2 singles and a double now. And Newman with the leadoff base hit from Shields. And there's another one from Ashley Jankowski. Rounding third is Shields coming home. That's run number 3. An RBI base hit for Ashley Jankowski. And the Cardinals close in on the Tigers.
Base hit, bringing up number 6, Ava Shukin.
A quick firing top of the 6th for Newman as Jankowski brings in Shields. Now Sukinen, the first baseman, fouls that back. Sukinen, 1 for 1. Had a sacrifice fly to center and a base hit. 0-2. Now the count to Ava Sukinen with a runner at first and no outs. So again, just saw Stratford put up 3 runs and take that lead right away. Newman with a couple of hits to inch closer. The 1-2, that's going to be popped up. It'll stay in the infield and caught for out number 1 by the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt.
Bringing up number 9.
As Schmidt and Peterson almost bumped into each other. They kind of did bump into each other, but Schmidt able to make the play nonetheless. So Sukinen flies out to short. Now the shortstop, Maria Christofferson, up to bat. Christofferson looks at a strike. She's 0 for 2 in 2 at-bats. Grounded out to short in the first inning. Flew out to center in the 4th. It's the 0-1 to Christofferson. That one fouled back and out of play right on top of the press box here. And the count heads to 0-2 now to Christofferson. That one misses high for a ball. 1-2 the count now to Christofferson. The 1-2 misses high. And the count evens up at 2-2 now. That one grounded to the mound. Throw to second for the force. They get it. Any play by Pankratz there to chuck that one to second base. As Christofferson reaches on the fielder's choice. They get the force at second. Jankowski out. Now to the sixth spot, the center fielder, Molly Merrill, with 2 down and a runner at first. Merrill looks at the ball. Merrill is 0 for 2, struck out. Both are at bats. One looking, one swinging. That one hit very hard out into right, and that one's gone. That's a 2-run homer for Molly Merrill. And Newman reclaims the lead on the 2-run home run from Molly Merrill. And what a hit that was. The second home run we've seen here tonight. One from Tessa Berg of the Tigers and now one from Molly Merrill of the Cardinals. And this one's a 2-run homer. So just like that, after the Tigers put up 3 runs to take the lead, Newman puts up 3 runs and takes the lead right back. And they've done this damage with 2 outs.
Looks like we have a new batter. Number 12, Lauren Thiel.
And looks like Lauren Thiel going to bat for Lucky Ferrario. So Lauren Thiel will make her first plate appearance. In for the designated player, Ferrario. So here's Thiel with 2 down and nobody on. Strike from Pankratz. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 the count now. Again, this one has felt like a conference game here tonight. Back and forth the whole way. 0-2, swing and a miss. As Thiel goes down swinging for out number 3. That's going to do it for the top of the 6th. But Newman reclaims the lead with 3 runs on 3 hits, including a 2-run home run from Molly Merrill. We're going to step aside. It's 5-4 Newman. Be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through...
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 6th inning. Cressa Wenzel grounds that one foul. On pitch number 1, it'll be Cressa Wenzel, Sonia Peterson, Lexi Christofferson up to bat, the 6, 7, 8 spots. Due up for the Tigers. That one grounded foul again. As quickly 0-2 here to Wenzel. She's 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats, a fly out to center and reach on a fielder's choice. The 0-2 fouled at the plate as Wenzel stays alive in the count. And that one going to be grounded foul down the first baseline, and Wenzel continues to battle away. Here's the 0-2. That one grounded too short. Here's the throw to first. Not in time. That's going to be an infield hit for Cressa Wenzel.
Throw, bringing up number 19. So
She beats out the throw from Maria Christofferson at short. And Wenzel with the infield hit here for the Tigers. Third baseman Sonia Peterson now up to bat. Again, the offense has really picked up here in the last couple of innings. For Stratford, it was the bottom of the fifth where they put up 3 runs, and then Newman comes back and puts up 3 runs as well in the top of the sixth. So they reclaim the lead. And the umpires discussing something here. Oh, they were debating the call. They were appealing the call, I believe, but umpire says, nope, runner's safe. Shows bunt, does Peterson. Fouls it back. Peterson is 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats. Struck out swinging in the second. Reached on an error in the fourth. Count 0-1 here to Sonia Peterson. Shows bunt again, pulls back, ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Peterson. Shows bunt, fouls it at the plate. And now the count 1-2 to Peterson. And the 1-2 pitch misses low and outside as the count evens up to 2-2 now. And that one popped up too short and caught for out number 1 by Christofferson there at short. Now with a runner at first and 1 out, it's the right fielder, or now in left field, Lexi Christofferson. She's 0 for 2, a fly out to center and to short in her 2 at-bats. Looks at a ball on pitch number 1. Well, that was in there for a strike. That one was a ball. Now 1-1 to Christofferson. Shows bunt, misses on it. And the count now 1-2 to Christofferson. Christofferson fouls that one back into the fence and stays alive in the count, 1-2. Now one in the dirt. Evens up the count at 2-2 now to Christofferson. That one hit well out into left field. It's a base hit for Christofferson. And now a runner in scoring position for Stratford with the base hit from Lexi Christofferson. Wenzel advances to second. Christofferson, the base hit to first. Now the pitcher, Lainey Pankratz, up to bat. Pankratz is 1 for 2. Flew out to left in the third, had a base hit in the fifth. Looks at a ball on pitch number 1. That one fouled back at the plate. Evens up the count at 1-1 now. Here to Pancrats. Again, Ashley Jankowski on the mound for the Newman Cardinals. That's in there for a strike. 1-2 the count now to Pancrats. And grounds that one hard to the mound. They're going to go for the force at third. The throw off the mark. This is going to score a run for the Stratford Tigers, and we are tied up at 5-5 as Wenzel comes around to score.
Number 12, Gracie Schmidt.
And again, I think that'll be an E1. So Pancrats reaches on the air. Now back to the top of the order. It's the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Still runners at first and second and 1 out. Just one more run on the board for Stratford. Schmidt is 2 for 3 in this one. Grounded out in the first, then had a base hit in the third and a base hit in the fifth. Fouls that one back at the plate. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Schmidt. That one misses high. 2-1 the count now to Schmidt. That one misses again. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. That one fouled at the plate. And now the count runs full to Schmidt. I could be mistaken, but I think that's the first full count we've seen all night. As a strikeout.
Now batting number 7, Bailey Linsmeyer.
And did Schmidt swing on that one, or was it called strike? All right, so Schmidt goes down swinging for out number 2. Runners at first and second. Now the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer, up to bat. Linsmeyer fouls it back. Linsmeyer is 1 for 2 in 3 at-bats. She reached on an error in the first, struck out in the third, and had a base hit in the fifth. Oh, 0-2 the count now to Linsmeyer. And that one in the dirt, ball 1, and runners will advance on the errant pitch. 1-2 the count. The leading run at third for the Stratford Tigers. A hit would likely bring 2 in. 1-2 to Linsmeyer. That one misses. 2-2 the count now. That one a ball. So now, after having not seen a full count all game, the last 2 batters have now seen full counts. And here it is. Swing and a miss. Linsmeyer goes down swinging for out number 3 to end the inning. That is strikeout.
Score is tied at
number 5 on the night for Ashley Jankowski on the mound. And we're tied up at 5 apiece as Stratford puts up 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error here in the 6th. We'll take a break. Be back with the top of the 7th inning. We're tied up at 5-5. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Top of the 7th inning, 5-5. Newman and Stratford tied here in this one. It'll be Newman up to bat. That's a swing and a miss for Brianna Schulz, the left fielder. Schulz is 0 for 2, struck out looking and swinging in her 2 at-bats. Looks at a ball there, 1-1. The count now to Schulz. And does she swing there? Yes. 1-2, the count here to Schulz. And she fouls that one off right at her own dugout. Good thing there's a fence there. Count remains 1-2 here to Schulz. Again, we are tied up at 5-5. This has been a nail-biter Merriwood South matchup here in this one, as that one misses and evens up the count at 2-2. And that one misses. Ball 3. And another full count. So again, as soon as I made the comment that we didn't have any full counts, that's all we have seen. As Schulz goes down swinging for out number 1. And again, that, I'm not a big believer in jinxes, but this has been 2 days in a row now. Yesterday we were in inning number 4, Pacelli baseball game. Pacelli's pitcher Tim Sackman had a perfect game going, no hitter, and the very first time I mentioned it, he gave up a hit. And that's typically how that goes. And as soon as I mentioned, there's not been a strikeout. Not been a full count. We've had 3 straight full counts. As it is Camille Soboleski up to bat, facing the 1-2 count. And she grounds that one to second, going to end the full count streak for out number 2. So Soboleski grounds out. Quick 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Back to the top of the order, it's the third baseman, Paige Gould. Gould's 0 for 2 and 3 at-bats. A walk, a ground out, and a fly out. She pops that one up into right, and it's caught for out number 3 by the right fielder, Ava Wykes. So that's going to do it for the top of the 7th inning. Quick 3 up, 3 down, and Stratford will have a chance to walk it off here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll step aside and be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 7th inning. We are tied up at 5-5. Stratford just needs 1 run to win it here in this one. Again, if you look back at this game, Newman started off in the lead 2-0. Then it was 2-1. They held a lead all the way up until the 6th. The 5th, when Stratford put up 3. And for the Tigers, it'll be the 3, 4, 5 spots. Can't ask for a better spot in the lineup, as it is Ava Wykes looking at a ball on pitch number 1. Wykes reached on the fielder's choice, her first at-bat. Again, she's in for Emma Roper, who went out with what looked like a hand injury She got hit by a ball at her catcher spot twice, I believe in the same hand. At least that's what it looked like from up here. So that one's fouled back. And she has been out since, so we hope that she's all right and able to make a quick recovery, especially with the playoffs coming up soon here. 2-1 the count here to Ava Wykes. And that one fouled back. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. Still Ashley Jankowski on the mound for the Newman Cardinals. The count is 2-2. And that one grounded to third, dropped at third base, and Wykes is going to reach on the air.
Wykes reaches first, bringing up number 23, Tria Tubbs.
And that is the winning run at first base for Stratford. Tria Tubbs, the first baseman, now up to bat. Tubbs is 0 for 2 in 3 at-bats. A strikeout, a groundout, and a reach on an error. She shows bunt, fouls it off. As Tubbs just trying to get Wykes into scoring position. Again, Tessa Berg is on deck. She's got a home run in this game. Bunt shown again, fouled at the plate again. 0-2 now to Tubbs. Again, got to thank the Tigers. Feel good with, especially with Berg on deck here. That one's going to miss high and away for a ball. 1-2 the count here to Tubbs. And Tubbs grounds that one to third, bobbled at third again, and Tubbs is going to reach on the E5.
Tubbs reaches first, bringing up number 11, Tessa.
So now 2 runners on, the winning run at second. And it's the left fielder, Tessa Berg, up to bat.
3, Tessa Miller.
Tessa Miller in to run at first for Stratford. So runners at first and second, no outs, and it's Tessa Berg up to bat. Again, she homered in the second. It was a solo homer. Then she reached on an error and flew out to right. Again, the winning run is at second for the Tigers. And Berg, that one hit hard into left center. It drops down and caught for out number 1. So Berg lines out to center field. That one caught by Molly Merrill.
Now stepping into the box.
And that's 1 down with the runners at first and second. Now up to bat, the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel. She's 1 for 2 in 3 at-bats. A fly-out, reach on a fielder's choice, and a base hit. She pops that up to the mound, and that's out number 2. So just like that, 2 outs.
Up to the pitcher, bringing up number 19, Sonia Peterson.
1 out away from extra innings, 1 run away from Stratford getting the win. It's Sonia Peterson, the third baseman, up to bat. That one misses for a ball. So runners at first and second and 2 outs here for Peterson. She's 0 for 2 in 3 at-bats. Grounds that one to third, and it's bobbled at third again. Everyone's going to be safe. So again, it's just been a tough inning for Gould there at third. He's done a really nice job all night there at third. It's been a tough one here in the 7th inning. And now the bases are loaded for right fielder or left fielder Lexi Christofferson. Christofferson lines it out into center field, and that brings home the winning run. It's an RBI walk-off base hit for Lexi Christofferson as she gives Stratford the win, 6-5. Here in this one over Newman Catholic. Again, the walk-off RBI base hit from Lexi Christofferson to win it. So Stratford takes game 1 of tonight's doubleheader. We will take a break, and coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll step aside here from the great folks over at Nasonville Dairy and be back with your postgame show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back and welcome in, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And here in Game 1 of 2 here in tonight's doubleheader. Again, reminder, there is a Game 2 coming up, and we'll have that live for you right on Zaleski Sports, right on this same stream. In Game 1, though, it was Stratford coming out with the high-flying win, 6-5, a nail-biting win. And the hero of the game, of course, Lexi Christofferson, the walk-off RBI single to win it for the Stratford Tigers here in this one. Again, it was a back-and-forth game all the way through. Newman put up 2 runs in the first inning. We saw 2 home runs, one from Stratford, one from Newman. Tessa Berg had a solo homer in the second inning, and then Molly Merrill had a 2-run home run in the 6th for the Newman Cardinals. So again, it was 2-1 through 4 innings. Newman had the lead. Then Stratford puts up 3 runs in the 5th. They take a 4-2 lead. But then before we can even blink, in the 6th inning, Newman puts up 3 runs of their own and takes the lead back, goes up 5-4. Stratford then puts up 1 in the bottom of the 6th in their own right, ties it up at 5-5. And it was a 3-up, 3-down top of the 7th. Then in the bottom of the 7th inning, 3 errors for Newman, which had led to 3 base runners for Stratford, and then allowed Christofferson the chance at the walk-off, and she got it. The walk-off single for Lexi Christofferson won it as Stratford wins this one 6-5. 5. That brings us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So that will bring us to the end of Game 1. Again, stream will still stay up. I'll take the headset off, and I'm going to guess Game 2 will start maybe 15 or 20 minutes from now. But stay tuned. Stay tuned here on this stream here on Zaleski Sports. We'll have Game 2, Newman and Stratford, coming up next. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're just about set to get underway for Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader between Newman and Stratford. Once again, my name is Cale Jacoby. Glad to be here on a Tuesday night. Stratford got the win 6-5 on a walk-off RBI base hit from Lexi Christofferson.
Number 12.
And we'll go through lineups as they go here. Kind of just got the lineups in before play is about to begin here. So for Stratford, leading things off is again Gracie Schmidt, and Schmidt starts it off with a line out to center field. So Schmidt
bringing up number 7, Bailey Linsmeyer.
With the line out to center for out number 1. Now to the 2 spot in the order. It's the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer. Linsmeyer looks at a strike. And Linsmeyer lines that one right to short. And it's caught for out number 2.
Linsmeyer lines out to short.
Now the catcher, Tessa Berg, up to bat. Again, we still don't see Emma Roper. She's out for the rest of tonight. Again, hope that she's all right. Took that hit. Looked like 2 hits to the same hand when she was catching. To her right hand, it looked like. And that one fouled back and just about takes out our camera here. Just underneath the camera. That actually may have been a little bit of a jolt for some viewers out there. That one may have crossed right in front of the camera. One and 2 the count. To Berg, that one misses. Now 2 and 2. And Berg lines that one into left. That will be fair down the third base line. Berg will have a stand-up double here in the top of the first. It's for Tessa Berg.
Tria Tubbs.
So Berg holds up at second. Now up to bat the pitcher here in this one, the starting pitcher, Tria Tubbs. I haven't mentioned it yet, but starting on the mound
Tessa Miller in
here for Newman is, again, Ashley Jankowski. So Jankowski going to try to pitch both games here, at least the start of this one. And that one lined into left. That's another hit, this time for Tria Tubbs. And that's going to be an RBI base hit for Tria Tubbs.
RBI single for Tria Tubbs.
And Stratford goes up 1-0.
Now batting.
So after 2 quick outs, 2 hits bring in 1 run
into courtesy run for the pitcher.
For the Stratford Tigers. Now up to bat is Cressa Wenzel, the second baseman. Wenzel pops that one up to third for out number 3. So that will do it for the top of the first inning. But Stratford, they put up 1 run on 2 hits and leave 1 runner left stranded. 1-0 Stratford after 1/2 inning of play. We'll step aside and be back with more Merriwood South softball on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Just about set to get started here in the bottom of the first. It'll be Paige Gould, Lily Shields, and Ashley Jankowski. Same top of the order for Newman as game one. Here is Paige Gould. Gould looks at a ball on pitch number one. Gould in game one was 0 for 3. As she fouls that one back, evens it up at 1-1. She was walked once as well in game one. That one misses, or in there rather. Swing and miss. 1-2 now to Gould. Again, it's Tria Tubbs on the mound for Stratford. That one's in the dirt. Evens up the count at 2-2. Again, it's Jankowski's going to bat here. Jankowski started the first game for Newman in the circle. And she's starting that, and she finished it. And she's starting this one as well. That one's fouled back. Gould. Now the count remains 2-2. That one in the dirt. And now the count runs full to Paige Gould. The full count pitch, a check swing. Did she go around? No. So it's ball 4. Tubbs walks Gould.
Bringing up number 2, Lily Shields.
Now to the 2 spot in the order, it's the catcher, Lily Shields. And Shields was on fire in game one. She grounds that one to short. They go for the out at second. They've got it. So they get the force at second.
Tigers get the out at second.
Gould is out for out number 1. Lily Shields reaches on the fielder's choice, and now it's the pitcher, Ashley Jankowski, up to bat. But again, Lily Shields was 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double in game one of this one. That one misses high to Jankowski. Jankowski was 1 for 3 in game one. Again, if you're just joining us, this game 2 of tonight's doubleheader as, oh my goodness, a big collision there at second, and hopefully the shortstop, Wenzel, the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel's all right. She seems to be, as Shields, while sliding into second base, Wenzel was kind of in the line there and took her out right at the knees. Couldn't have felt good, but the count's 2-1 here to Jankowski with a runner at second and 1 out. And that one popped up a bunt, and it'll roll foul. Now the count evens up at 2-2 to Jankowski. The 2-2 pitch in the dirt, errant pitch, and Shields will advance to third. And the count runs full to Ashley Jankowski. The second full count thrown by Tubbs here in the first. Throwing a good amount of pinches so far. There's the 3-2, a swing and a miss. And Jankowski goes down swinging for out number 1. As it's strikeout number 1 on the game for Tria Tubbs in the circle.
Ava Sukanen.
And rather out number 2. Out number 2. And that one's going to be grounded to short and a ground out for Ava Sukanen.
Stratford Tigers 1, Newman Catholic.
So Sukanen grounds out for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the first. So no runs scored, no hits, a walk, and 1 runner left stranded. 1-0 Stratford after 1 complete. We'll step aside. Be back with more Marywood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the second inning. Stratford leads Newman 1-0 in Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. With a 110,000 square foot indoor construction facility and model home village located in the heart of central Wisconsin, Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems-built home market since 1973. Visit stratfordhomes.com today to get started. Here's the first pitch. It is a swing and a miss from the left fielder, Lexi Christofferson. Christofferson, the Game 1 hero, with the walk-off RBI single. She had to win Game 1, 6-5. Stratford got the win in that one, but she's looking at an 0-2 count here. And Christofferson grounds that one to second. The little toss to first, on time for out number 1. So Christofferson grounds out for out number 1.
Number 19. Sonia
On to the 7th spot in the order. It's the third baseman, Sonia Peterson. Peterson looks at a ball outside. 1-0 the count to Peterson. Swing and a miss. And the count evens up at 1-1 now. That one in the dirt. Ball number 2, 2-1 the count. Nobody on and 1 out here for Peterson. That one in there. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. And Peterson pops that up in the infield. It's going to be caught for out number 2.
Peterson pops up to short for the.
So a quick 2 outs here in the top of the second.
Brings up
on to the 8th spot in the order. It's the right fielder, Ava Wykes. Wykes looks at a ball. The 1-0 to Wykes, low for ball 2. Count 2-0 now to Wykes. And she grounds that one to short. Here's the throw to first on time and on target for out number 3 as Wykes grounds out. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning, but Stratford still leads it 1-0 after 1.5. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the second, Stratford leads it 1-0. The shortstop, Maria Christofferson, up to bat here in the second. She looks at a strike on pitch number 1. It'll be Christofferson, Merrill, and Ferrario here in the second for Newman. That one in the dirt off the face mask of Berg. Count now 1-1 to Christofferson. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. As Tria Tubbs gets that one by Christofferson. One and two. That one misses high and away, and the count evens up at 2-2 now to Maria Christofferson. The 2-2, that one grounded down the third baseline. That's going to be a hit for Christofferson. She'll have at least 2, and it will be 2. A stand-up leadoff double for Maria Christofferson.
Bringing up number 11.
And Newman has got a runner in scoring position. Now to the 6th spot in the order, it's the center fielder, Molly Merrill. And Merrill had a 2-run homer in game 1. She fouls that one off at the plate. That one misses for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Merrill. That one in the dirt. Ball number 2, and an errant pitch sends Christofferson to third. Counts 2-1. That one in the dirt, another errant pitch, and it'll bring in a run for Newman on the air as Maria Christofferson comes home to score. And we're tied up at 1-1. Nobody on and no outs now for the center fielder, Molly Merrill. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full to Merrill. That one grounded to second. Here's the throw to first on time from Wenzel, and that is out number 1 as Merrill grounds out. Now to the 7th spot in the order, it'll be the designated player, Lucky Ferrario. Brianna Schulz on deck. Rather, no. Camille Soboleski as that one's lined out to right field by Ferrario for out number 2. Now up to bat, it is the second baseman, Camille Soboleski. First one's a ball. And a swing and a miss. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Soboleski. That one misses high for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Soboleski. And here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Evens it up at 2-2 now. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the second for Soboleski. And a swing and a miss. Soboleski goes down swinging for out number 3. Strikeout number 2 on the game for Tubbs. And 1 run scored on 1 hit for the Stratford Tigers. And it's 1-1 after 2 complete. Let's step aside. Be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the third. It will be Stratford up to bat. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Be the 9-1-2 spots for Stratford. Starting with the first baseman, Laney Pankratz. Looks at a ball there, evens up the count at 1-1 here to Pankratz. Against Stratford, the road team here in Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. Newman, the home team. 2-1 the count to Pankratz. That one grounded to first. The grab and the stomp on the bag for out number 1. Ava Sukinen makes the play. So Pankratz grounds out to first. Now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the order for the Tigers. It's the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Schmidt looks at a strike from Jankowski. That one in the dirt for a ball. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Schmidt. That one low for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Schmidt. And that one low, it's ball 3. 3-1 here to Schmidt. And Schmidt, that one lined into center field. It's going to be a base hit for Gracie Schmidt.
Base hit for Schmidt brings up number 7, Bailey Linsmeyer.
Now a runner at first and 1 out. It'll be the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer, up to bat. She flew out or lined out to short her first at bat. That one grounded to third, bobbled, and the throw to first. Not going to be in time as Linsmeyer reaches on the E5.
Bringing up number 11, Tessa Berg.
Runners at first and second now. The catcher, Tessa Berg, up to bat. Again, Berg had the solo homer in game one. Looks at a strike that time. She had a double here in this one. She's 1 for 1 in this game. Double in the first inning. Looks at a strike again there. And quickly 0-2 here to Tessa Berg. And a swing and a miss. Berg goes down swinging in 3 pitches for out number 2. That's strikeout number 1 of the game for Ashley Jankowski.
Number 23, Tria Tubbs.
Now 2 down and runners at first and second. The pitcher, Tria Tubbs, up to bat. She had a base hit in the first, and that one lined to third, dropped at third. And Tubbs will reach on the E5.
Stratford loads the bases, bringing up number 8, Cressa Wenzel.
And now the bases are loaded.
Lauren Krause into courtesy run for the pitcher.
As Lauren Krause comes into courtesy run at first. Bases are loaded with 2 outs for the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel. She's 0 for 1, lined out to third her first at bat. Looks at a ball in the dirt there. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as the count evens up to 1-1 to Wenzel. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. The 2-1 count. Swing and a miss. As the count evens up to 2-2. And that one lined into left and caught for out number 3 as Brianna Schulz makes the play out there in left to prevent any runs from scoring here for the Stratford Tigers. So Wenzel lines out to left. No run score on 1 hit and 2 errors. 3 runners left stranded. It's 1-1 after 2.5. We'll step aside and be back with more Merriwood South softball action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Bottom of the third here in Stratford. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. The 9-1-2 spots for Newman. It's Grace Carlson leading things off. She looks at a ball on pitch number 1. And another ball. That one misses high from Tubbs. 2-0 the count. Now to Carlson. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1 the count now to Carlson. So it'll be Carlson here, then Paige Gould and Lily Shields for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. Count evens up at 2-2 now to Carlson. And swing and a miss again. as Carlson goes down swinging for out number 1. That's strikeout number 3 on the game for Tria Tubbs in the circle. Now 1 down with nobody on. Back to the top of the order. It's the third baseman, Paige Gould. Gould fouls it at the plate. That is a foul ball. Gould was walked in her first at-bat here tonight. She'll be looking at the 0-1 count here. The 0-1 misses low for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Gould. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Here to Gould. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Tria Tubbs. As now 2 down and Tubbs with 4 strikeouts in the game. Onto the 2 spot. It's Lily Shields. Shields thought about it. Looks at a strike. She reached on a fielder's choice in her first at-bat. She's been on base in each of her 4 at-bats today in each of these 2 games. And again, as I say that, there's another announcer's jinx for you as Shields grounds out for out number 3. So a quick 3-up, 3-down inning, and the score remains tied at 1 apiece after 3 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 4th inning. We're tied up at 1 apiece here in the top of the 4th inning. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 spots due up for the Newman Cardinals. It'll be for the Stratford Tigers, it'll be Lexi Christofferson, Sonia Peterson, and Ava Wykes. We'll start with Lexi Christofferson again. For those of you just joining us, Lexi Christofferson had the walk-off RBI single to win the first game for Stratford. She'll ground out there. Grounds out to the plate for out number 1, does Christofferson. So 1 down now with nobody on. It's the third baseman, Sonia Peterson, up to bat. She flew out to short her first at-bat. Ashley Jankowski on the mound. And Jankowski throws a strike. 0-1 the count to Peterson. Strike 2. And in 2 pitches, it's quickly 0-2. Here to Peterson. And that one's going to be grounded down the first baseline and foul. Just fell foul. So the count remains 0-2. That one misses high for a ball. 1-2 the count now to Peterson. The 1-2 pitch fouled back as Peterson stays alive. The 1-2 pitch, that one a slow roller to second. The toss to first, on time for out number 2. So now with nobody on and 2 down, it's the right fielder Ava Wykes up to bat. Wykes is 0 for 1, grounded out to short. Her first at bat. Pops that one up. It will be in foul territory and caught for out number 3. And that will do it for the top half of the 4th inning. Your score remains 1-1 after the 3 up, 3 down, top of the 4th. We'll step aside, be back with more WIAA softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College.
Welcome back, everybody. Tied up at 1 apiece here in the bottom of the 4th. It's the pitcher, Ashley Jankowski, up to bat. She just fouled off a bunt. So it's 0-1 here to Jankowski. Swings and misses on that one, and 0-2 on the strike from Tubbs. Here's the 0-2. Jankowski checks her swing. It's a ball. The 1-2 in there, called strike 3 as Jankowski goes down looking for out number 1. That's strikeout number 5 on the game for Tria Tubbs in the circle. Now to the 4 spot in the order. It's the first baseman, Ava Sukinen. Sukinen looks at a ball. Sukinen's 0 for 1, grounded out to short, her first at bat. Looks at a strike there as the count evens up to 1-1 now to Sukinen. Now one in the dirt. 2-1 the count now to Sukinen. The 2-1 pitch, that misses high. 3-1 the count now to Sukinen. And that one hit out into right. It'll be caught for out number 2 by the right fielder, Ava Wykes.
Flies out to right field, bringing up number 9, Maria Christofferson.
So 2 down now as Sukinen flies out. Now the shortstop, Maria Christofferson, up to bat. That one in the dirt. For a ball, 1-0 now to Christofferson. That one misses high. 2-0 the count now to Christofferson. That one grounded up the middle to short. Here's the throw to first, on time, on target for out number 3. So Christofferson grounds out to end the inning, and another 3 up, 3 down inning As your score remains 1-1 after 4 complete. We'll step aside. Be back with more Marewood South softball action after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back, everybody. 1-1 here in the top of the 5th. Leading things off for Stratford. 9-1-2 spots. Lainey Pankratz, Gracie Schmidt, and Bailey Linsmeyer. Starting with Lainey Pankratz here. She looks at a strike. That one's a ball. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Pankratz. Pankratz 0 for 1, grounded out to first in her one at bat, and she'll fly that one out to first. So Pankratz flies out. Back to the top of the order, it's the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt.
Bringing up number 12, Gracie Schmidt.
Schmidt's 1 for 2 in this one, flew out to center and had a base hit in her 2 at-bats. Swings and misses on that one. Swung hard on that. Okay, it remains Ashley Jankowski on the mound for Newman. Swing and a miss. And another big swing from Schmidt. 0-2 now. But again, Jankowski, she started and finished game 1 of this doubleheader, and she started this one and is still out there. That one fouled at the plate as Schmidt stays alive. Nobody on and 1 down here for Schmidt. That one going to miss high and outside. Count now 1-2 to Schmidt. That one in the dirt. And it evens up the count at 2-2. That one grounded up the middle off the glove of Jankowski. Here's the throw to first. On time for out number 2. Nice throw from short by Maria Christofferson, and then the grab at first by Ava Sukinen.
Bailey Linsmeyer.
So Schmidt grounds out to short for out number 2. Now to the 2 spot in the order, it's the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer. Nobody on and 2 outs here for Linsmeyer. That one hit hard, line drive to right, but caught. Lined right out to Grace Carlson out there in right field. And another 3-up, 3-down inning as we're chugging along here in this one. Coming up next is the bottom of the 5th, 1-1, Stratford and Newman. We'll step aside, be back with the bottom of the 5th inning after this on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Bottom of the fifth here, 6, 7, 8 spots due up for Newman as it'll be a swing and a miss for the center fielder, Molly Merrill, to start things off. And we've already seen Merrill hit one out of the park in game 1 today. That one misses for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Merrill. That one going to miss outside. 2-1 the count now to Merrill. That one in the dirt. Ball 3. 3-1 the count now to Merrill. That's in there. Strike 2, and now the count runs full to Molly Merrill. And that one grounded out into right field. That will be a base hit for the center fielder, Molly Merrill. So after 4 straight half innings of 3 and outs, we get our first hit in 2 innings. Merrill, the hit to first. Now the designated player, Lucky Ferrario, up to bat. With a runner at first and no outs. That one in the dirt. 1-0. Ferrario's 0 for 1. Flew out to right in the second inning. That one grounded to the mound. They're going to take the out at first. And they got it. Pankratz looked like she might have dropped the ball, but able to re-corral it for out number 1.
No batting.
So Ferrario grounds out. Merrill advances to second. Now with the runner in scoring position and 1 out, it's the second baseman, Camille Soboleski. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Looks at a ball low. And Merrill thought about going for third, but elects to head back to second base. The 1-0, that's popped up out into left. It may fall foul. It's dropped in foul territory. And it will be a foul.
It was in foul territory when she touched it, clearly. It doesn't matter where she is, it's where the ball is.
Count 1-1 to Soboleski. That's in there for a strike. Now the count 1-2 to Soboleski. In the dirt. Count evens up at 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Soboleski goes down swinging for out number 2. That's strikeout number 6 on the night for Tria Tubbs. Now 2 down with a runner at second.
Number 12, Lauren Thiel.
For the right fielder. Well, now we got Lauren Thiel up to bat now. In for Grace Carlson at the 9 spot. So this is Thiel's first at bat. And Thiel looks at a ball high and outside. 1-0 the count. That one grounded to short end. Above the glove of Schmidt, and a run's going to come home. That one was very close on the hop to being a hit. The run comes home for Newman. I think they'll wind up giving that a hit.
Now batting, number 3.
It's an RBI base hit for Lauren Thiel. Again, with the hop that ball took, my guess is that's going to be marked down as a hit. And Newman goes up 2-1 here in this one. Back to the top of the order, third baseman Paige Gould. Count 1-1 to Gould. That one just misses. 2-1 the count now to Gould. And that one misses low. Count now 3-1 to Gould. And that one misses. Ball 4. Tubbs walks Gould.
Now batting, number 2, Lily Shields.
Now runners at first and second base for the catcher, Lily Shields. Shields looks at a ball. Two down. That one was in the dirt, an errant pitch. Both runners will advance. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Newman, with 2 outs and the 2-0 count to Lily Shields. Shields grounds it up the middle, too short. Throw to first, and not going to be in time, and it misses. Anyways, 2 runs come home to score. And that's going to be a 2 RBI single for Lily Shields.
Now batting, number 10, Ashley Jankowski.
And Newman goes up 4-1. Again, I don't know if that, even if that ball would have been caught, if it would have been in time. 3 runs scored here in the 5th for Newman. And now up to bat is the pitcher, Ashley Jankowski. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fouls that one back. 0-1 the count to Jankowski. Fouls that back. Now it's 0-2. This is the largest lead we have seen in either of the 2 games tonight. That one grounded to second, tossed to first on time for out number 3 as Jankowski grounds out. And that's going to do it for the bottom half of the 5th inning. But Newman, they put up 3 runs on 3 hits, a walk, no errors, and 1 runner left stranded. 4-1 Newman after 5 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 6th inning, 4-1 Newman. Stratford will be up to bat. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. For Stratford, it'll be the 3, 4, 5 spots. Tessa Berg, Tria Tubbs, and Cressel Wenzel. Again, Tessa Berg had that solo homer in Game 1. Berg's 1 for 2 in this one, a double and a strikeout. Again, Jankowski still on the mound. Pitched all of game one, still, and started this one, still out there. We're going to miss high. 2-0 now to Berg. That's popped up. They're into right, and that one all the way into the wall. And Berg is going to have third here. That's going to be a stand-up leadoff triple for Tessa Berg.
Triple for Tessa Berg brings up number 23, Tria Tubbs.
And that one was hit deceptively well out there. I thought that was looking like a pop-up, going to be caught out there in right field, but it kept ranging and ranging back and into the wall. It's a triple for Berg. Now to the fourth spot in the order, the pitcher, Tria Tubbs. Tubbs is 1 for 1 in 2 at-bats. One and 0. That one lined foul. Evens up the count at 1-1. Now to Tubbs. Runner at third, no outs. Tubbs, a swing and a miss. Now 1-2 here to Tria Tubbs. And Tubbs, that one hit hard out into left, still going back on it, and that one is into the wall. That'll bring in a run. It's an RBI double for the Stratford Tigers and for Tria Tubbs.
RBI double for Tubbs brings in
now 4-2 your score
now running
on the RBI double
number 18
from Tria Tubbs.
Kraus. At the plate,
Berg scores, and again this
Cressa Wenzel.
Last game we saw it was back and forth. One team would put up 3 runs in an inning. The next one would, I think it was Stratford that put up 3 runs 1 inning, went up by 2. Then Newman came back, put up 3, went up by 1. As this is Wenzel up to bat here, and she's going to ground out. So Cressa Wenzel with the ground out for out number 1. She does advance Berg to third, though. Now the left fielder, Lexi Christofferson, up to bat. She's 0 for 2. 2 ground outs in this one. Again, she had the walk-off RBI base hit in game 1. Swings and misses there. 0-1 to Christofferson. Swing and a miss there, but again, these two teams in both of these games have been going back and forth, exchanging shot for shot. Really matching each other. And Christofferson grounds that one to first, but foul. As counts 1-2 to Christofferson. That one grounded to third, but foul. So Christofferson stays alive in the count as it remains 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Christofferson goes down swinging for out number 2. And it is strikeout number 2 on the game for Jankowski. Now the runner at third and 2 down. That's going to be fouled on the right field line. Third baseman Sonia Peterson up to bat now. With that foul, she looks at an 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count now to Peterson. That one misses high and outside. 1-2 now to Peterson. And that one's going to be grounded. A slow roller to short. And that will be out number 3 as Peterson grounds out to end the inning. But Stratford puts up 1 run on 2 hits, 1 runner left stranded. It's 4-2 Newman after 5.5. We'll step aside and be back with more Marewood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back, 4-2 Stratford, as it'll be Newman up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Ava Sukinen, the first baseman, will lead things off. That's going to be popped up and caught for out number 1 by the second baseman, Cressel Wenzel. So Sukinen flies out. Now the shortstop, Maria Christofferson, up to bat.
Up number 9, Maria Christofferson.
That's in there for a strike to Christofferson. Christofferson's 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out. 1-1 the count to Maria Christofferson. Nobody on 1 down. That's in there for strike 2. And that one hit hard into center. It's going to fall into the wall here for Christofferson, and that is a stand-up double for Maria Christofferson.
Double for Christofferson brings up number 11. Molly.
Now with a runner in scoring position and 1 out, it's the center fielder, Molly Merrill. That one fouled back. 0-1 the count to Merrill. That one in there, strike 2, and there goes Christofferson to third. 0-2 the count to Merrill. Again, Merrill had the 2-run homer in game 1. She grounds that one to short. They're going to go for the out at first. A run will score. They do get the ground out as Christofferson comes home for run number 5 for the Newman Cardinals.
Now batting number 14, Lucky Ferrario.
Now we got a timeout on the field. Merrill grounds out. And I think Lucky Ferrario is getting a different helmet. Or maybe we have a sub, a very late sub. Well, I still don't know. And yep, we do have a sub, it looks like.
Into bat, number 13.
Anna France.
Anna France.
So Anna France in for Lucky Ferrario. France looks at or swings and misses. 0-1 here to France. Swings and misses there. Quickly 0-2 to France. Again, 2 down here. with nobody on. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and France goes down swinging for out number 3, strikeout number 7 for Tria Tubbs. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the 6th. It'll be the last chance for Stratford. They'll need to put up 3 runs to keep this one alive here in Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. We'll step aside, be back with more Merriwood South softball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. For Stratford, it's the 8-9-1 spots due up, starting with the right fielder, Ava Wykes. Wykes looks at a ball. And Stratford needs 3 runs to keep this one alive. And Wykes lines it into center, and that's a leadoff base hit for Ava Wykes.
Base hit for Wykes.
So the Tigers get off to the start they were looking for here. In the 7th, Wykes with the base hit. Now to the 9 spot, first baseman Laney Pankratz. Pankratz 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. Looks at a strike there. Oh and 1 to Pankratz. She grounds that one to the mound. They're going to take the easy out at first. Runner advances to second. But 1 down now as Pankratz grounds out. Now back to the top of the order. It's the shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. And Schmidt pops that one back and out of play. Foul. 0-1 the count here to Schmidt. She's 1 for 3. A fly out, a base hit, and a ground out in her 3 at-bats. That one in the dirt. And there goes Wykes to third. So Wykes at third now. The count 1-1 to Schmidt. That one misses. 2-1 the count now to Schmidt. That one grounded to short, dropped at short. The throw to first, not going to be in time. The run scores for Stratford as the score now 5-3. And Schmidt reaches on the air.
Bailey Linsmeyer.
Again, that one, if it wasn't bobbled, I think the throw definitely would have been in time. Now the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer, up to bat. She's 0 for 2 in 3 at-bats. A couple of flyouts and a reach on an error. Looks at a ball there. But a run scores here for Stratford. They'll need 2 more to keep it alive with 1 out. Linsmeyer grounds that one foul down the third base line. The count 1-1 here to Linsmeyer. And Linsmeyer lines it into left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is at first for the Stratford Tigers on the base hit for Bailey Linsmeyer. Runners at first and second base now with 1 out for the catcher, Tessa Berg. And Berg has had quite the day. She's 2 for 3 in this game, a double, a triple, and a strikeout. Looks at a strike there. Again, she got a double, a triple in this game, had a home run in game 1. And that's going to be a base hit into left field for Berg. Another run will score for Stratford. The RBI base hit for Tessa Berg, and runner safe at second. That was close for Schmidt at second, or excuse me, Linsmeyer at second. Schmidt scores. Linsmeyer to second.
Number 23, Tria.
And it's an RBI base hit for Tessa Berg. And now a quick meeting in the circle. First meeting in the circle we've seen all night, either game, as Stratford with the tying run at second base. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms, with roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. This fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Up to bat now is the pitcher, Tria Tubbs. Runners at first and second. One out, and Tubbs pops that up for out number 2 to second base. The Newman Cardinals now 1 out away from sealing it.
Stops up, bringing up number 8, Cressa Wenzel.
2 down with runners at first and second. It's the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel. She's 0 for 3 thus far. Couple of flyouts and a ground out. Looks at a ball that time, and both runners will advance. So now, an out obviously ends it. A hit will bring in at least a run, may bring in 2. That one in the dirt again, ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Cressa Wenzel. But what a set of games we've gotten here tonight, regardless of the result of this one. A walk-off win in Game 1 for Stratford. Now this one a 1-run game. Newman 1 out away from sealing it. 2-0 the count to Wenzel. That one misses high, and it's 3-0 now. 3-0 to Wenzel. That's in there for strike 1. 3-1 the count now to Wenzel. 2 down, runners at second and third. She swings on it, grounds it to the mound. Here's the throw to first, and that is going to do it. The Newman Cardinals get the win here in Game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight. They take down the Stratford Tigers 5-4 here in Game 2. Again, Game 1, Stratford got the win 6-5. Game 2, Newman gets the win 5-4. Couple of great games. Coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Be sure to stay tuned for that Nasonville Dairy postgame show, because we will have a chance to chat with and interview Stratford head coach Mandy Pankratz, as well as a Stratford player. So we'll step aside, hear from the great folks over at Nasonville Dairy, be back with your post-game show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties, and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Coach first, and then I'll grab you guys, all right? All right. That's on. All right, welcome back, everybody, to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. I'm joined now by Coach Pankratz of the Stratford Tigers. And Coach, pretty hard-fought 2 games, conference games towards the end of the season here. I guess talk about, you guys obviously get the walk-off win in game 1, lose game 2. Talk about how you guys played overall today.
You know, it was good ball all the way across the board. This is, I think, game 9 for us in a 6-day stretch, so it's kind of a grinded out moment. We played 2 games on Saturday, we played a game last night, and it's been go, 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 go. So I think it was hard for us at times to find that energy, but luckily they fought through in that first game and actually gave it a run here at the end of the second game, so proud of that. We talk all the time about taking those little wins and things that you can build on.
Yeah, and then just one more game left here in the regular season before you start postseason play. I guess, what are you looking for out of the team, or what are you trying to do as you in that last game? Obviously, trying to win it, but what's your message to the team heading into this final run here?
Well, we're taking a little rest day tomorrow. Our seniors have a class trip, and they're going to go have some fun. And we need a day of rest a little bit. And then we talk about how we have built a very, very strong schedule, and all these little things. We've played close games. Every single game that we have been in has been a close game this year. And we take all these things and these little things, and we use those as our momentum and our, just grinded out mentality of one pitch at a time, one play at a time, and go from there.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks for your time. Yep. All right, now I'll be joined by our Highlight House players of the game, Lexi Christopherson and Tessa Berg. And I'll start with Lexi. So you had the walk-off home run to finish game one. Talk about what you saw on that pitch there.
So basically, I just knew I knew that my team needed me in that moment with 2 outs and the bases loaded. So I just knew I had to do it for them. And so I just saw the first pitch and I just went for it. So that was it.
Yeah, and then Tessa, you had a home run in that first game. You had a couple of big hits in game two. I guess let's talk about the home run. What did you see on that home run pitch?
To be honest, I just saw a strike and I just swung at it. Sometimes I tend to overthink, and nowadays I'm just like, just go with it. Just do what you can and don't overthink it.
Yeah, and then just one more game left here in your guys' season as players. What is your guys' thought process and what's your mindset as you get closer to postseason play here next week?
We got to win. I don't want to go home. I know none of them want to go home. We have 9 seniors out there, so we're doing it for each other, and we're just going out there for one last run.
All right, so you can go ahead.
No, I was just going to say about the same thing. It's kind of just do or die. You got to do what you got to do to win, so none of us want to be done. None of us. Not even the underclassmen. They don't want to be done. So, yeah.
All right. So the last thing to do is get you guys in the house, so I'll give you that. I don't know if you've seen how we do this with 2 people before. Oh. One of you guys says your first and last names, and the other one says your first and last name, and then you both say, and we're in the house.
Perfect.
Okay.
The camera's right up there. You can
All right.
right into it.
Okay, I'll go first.
Three, two, 1.
I'm Lexi Christopherson.
And I'm Tessa Berg.
And we're in the house.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, those are our Highlight House players of the game, Lexi Christopherson and Tessa Berg here for the Stratford Tigers. Again, it was a split today. Stratford got the win game 1 on the walk-off from Lexi Christopherson, and then game 2, Newman got the win in that one. Really 2 really well-played games. Both teams kind of battled it out there and went back and forth each inning here in that one. That brings us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds. Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And that'll bring us to the conclusion of tonight's broadcast. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here tonight. My name is Kale Jacoby from everybody at Zaleski Sports. I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.